Morning guys, welcome to Coffee with Carver. I'm the brand and design specialist for the branding Brainstorm, and I thought today I would come on and show you guys a little bit about how to get yourselves an online store set up. This is really great if you have retail items for sale, or if you're an artist that's trying to sell some art, or realistically any kind of store. With the platform I'm going to show you today, we'll be using Square. So why don't we get started? All right, so my lovely friend Vanessa has given me permission to use her business as an example. So first thing we're going to do is, once you're signed up for Square, you can sign in, and then this is your dashboard. Over here you have everything that you'll need: online store, home, invoices, items, customers, team, everything. Now I will say it can be a little bit confusing when you're first using Square because the dashboard looks like a lot, but what you're looking for is this online store button. Sometimes it's down here at the bottom, but recently, since the outbreak, they have put it up at the top for easy access. Now it takes a minute to kick over because it's on a separate site. All right, so here's the back end. Now the great thing about the online stores that Square's offers, they're 100% free. They're quite easy to use. Once you publish your site, it's on and it's live and it's active, so it's ready to go. You can start taking orders right away. You can set everything to your local currency depending on whatever you're set up with Square. And the beautiful thing with Square as well is that they're offering a lot of like contactless options now. So they're offering things like being able to send your clients their receipt or their order, and then they can pay on their phone. Just little things like that. Okay, so we've got an overview here. We have our website, items, orders, marketing, insights, settings. So today I'm mostly going to focus just on the items and the website. So items, you've got your item library, category, reviews, gift cards, coupons, everything that you're going to need as far as your physical items, your food items, whatever it may be, they'll be in here. So let's go to our item library. Now, because we're using a business that's already a business, they've got quite a few items in here. We're going to use sliders as an example. So Chomp Slider Trio, it's one of their most popular items. So here you decide what kind of item is it? Is it physical, digital, donation, membership, event, service, and prepared food? Let's just talk about this really quick. So this is really great because they give little examples of each. So physical is best for retail items, clothing, jewelry, hair products, that sort of thing. Digital, you can actually upload a digital file for people to download, whether that be you want them to download your PDF book or maybe a class or something else like that. Donation, so if you're running a charity or if you just want to allow people to donate to you. Membership, so this is great for clubs, classes, recurring memberships, anything like that. So if you have something ongoing, or maybe you want to, for the hair industry, maybe you want to set up a payment plan for your clients so that they can save towards an account with you. Event, so again, classes, events, shows, whatever it is. Service, because Square also has a full booking system that they offer you for free if you use Square payment processing. And then because we're working with restaurants, prepared food and beverage. So here we type in the name. So if I didn't want it to be capitals anymore, I could just, right? But we're going to keep calling it the Chomp Slider Trio. And then here you do your write-up. So unavailable is really great because it hides your item fully until it's ready to go. Hidden, it's available for purchase, but then it just gives you a direct link. So if you have something that's exclusive, or if you have something that you only want a handful of people to be able to purchase, or maybe you want them to advance purchase it, you can keep it hidden and just send them a direct link so they have purchasing power. Visible makes it visible for all people. So visible means that it's ready to sell, it's on the website, and it is good to go. All right, so fulfillment. How will your shoppers be receiving this item? Are you going to ship it to them, mail it to them? Are they coming to pick up, or are you going to deliver it, or do you have all options available? So this is very handy. The all options available is really handy for, like, say for myself with my retail business, I offer free delivery to the downtown core because I live in the core, so I'm able to bike everywhere and just drop it off at people's houses. They can pre-order it for their services so that it's here and ready for them. Or I haven't done any shipping yet, but I'm considering it soon, but shipping is an option as well. So the pickup and delivery, use location default. We've already set the settings as to what the pickup times and everything. So she does it where they order and it's ready within 30 minutes and then they pick it up then. Down here, how many you have in stock. It's important to know how many you have in stock of something so that when you start to sell them, the website will actually keep tally, and if you sell out, then it'll take it off the menu, which is really useful as well if you're using the square system in salon or in your business, where it actually talks to itself. So if you sell something in the salon and there's 10, it'll take 1 out of the system, and then there'll be 9 remaining both in the store and online. Here we've got modifiers. So I use modifiers a lot for in my booking system. Personally, I use Acuity, but Square is also quite popular. Modifiers are really great for if you want to create a package or if somebody wants to add something to their menu. So here you just go to Manage Modifiers, create new, whether it be a list or somebody can type something in. So if you want them to be able to request a modifier, that's one option. You can add both if you want, selecting from a list. So here you can name your checklist. Now, I always name them add-on or whatever it is in this area, just because it is something the clients see. So you don't want to be like add-ons for the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? So just a main name, and then these are your other names. Now, I always try to think of what they're going to look like aesthetically on the website. So when I was building the restaurant one here, I just did things like plus Caesar for add-on. So that allowed it so that when you look at it, you know, you've got plus extra cheese on sliders, plus extra coconut bacon, etc., etc. And each one is set to a specific type of meal. Here you can upload a photo or an image of your product and whatever it is you're selling, the cover of the book, the food, the hair product, doesn't matter. So you can drag and drop from your files into this, or you can click and upload, and then hit save, and your item is saved in this area. You can see your stock quickly here. Okay, so now that we've learned how to add an item, let's go onto our website and just, all right, so under the website section here, we've got a lot of settings again, but today we're going to focus on just a couple, the general settings and the edit site. So when you go to edit site, you can get a preview of what your site's going to look like so far with some of the items. Now this can feel a little bit overwhelming, especially at first. So when you land on your web page or your editing page, you're going to have all these things on the side here. So there's header, banner, item list, footer. So that's just the basic structure of this page that we're on. The header being the stuff at the top. I've shut off the banner so you can't see anything. I've got my item list here. So that's the first place I'm going to focus. So we have a bunch of new menu items that my client has added into the list. So what we're going to do is we're going to, for now, we're going to go into item list, and then we're going to click on arrange and add items. Now we've got all this new stuff in here. So this is a little bit tedious and time consuming, but what we're going to do, because I want all these photos, all this stuff that's already been uploaded to be moved to the top, I'm going to take this little, there's these 3 little lines on the side here, and this little hand icon shows up, and I'm just going to drag it up, and I'm going to make sure that that line, that blue line is there. And you can see I just got it a little bit under where I wanted to shoot it, but it should show up in the second slot here. Right. So I just want to bring that up a bit higher. You see that highlighted blue line pops up with a little circle there? That means you're in that line. So that's the line you're moving it to. So that's the one that is right up at the top. So I'm just going to quickly go through and just slide all these up, and then I will get back to showing you guys what's going on. All right, now that we've got these back up at the top of the list, they will be back up at the top of the menu. So that's really handy to just make sure that you've got everything that you're trying to focus on right at the top. I usually do a little bit of visual merchandising now at this point, just because, like, personally I like the layout to look a certain way because I think certain things need more attention. Like the chomp slider trio I'd probably move over. These 2 burgers I'd like to keep together. These I'd probably reverse the order of just because, just the way the eye goes. Just little things like that. I'm not going to do that now because I just spent a bunch of time reorganizing it because there was all those new items in there. But anyways, all right, so now that we've got all of our items in there and organized, we're going to publish our website so that we can access it. So now you can publish and unpublish your site so that you can put it up and take it down, etc., etc. if you say needed to make a bunch of changes but didn't want it to be public at the time. So that's a great option. She already owns chompveganeatery.com, so this one's given us an alternative. Right now we're going to use a Square subdomain, so it's just going to say chompveganeatery.square.site. And when you do that, you can change this area, whatever you want it to be, whatever your business name is. And then, since we've published the website, everything is now available to be ordered. So the great thing here is, as I said before, when you click on something, because we've done all those modifiers and stuff, you can add the different options. If it comes with something, you can just do a drop down menu, and then you can add to cart. So we're just going to remove that from cart, close, close. And now we're just going to go back over here. So if you want to, you can also add more pages to this and create more of an actual website. That's something I may cover on on a future video, but just here you can add page and then you can decide all your features. I would definitely recommend just downloading it. Well, you don't really have to download it, just getting a Square account, opening an online store. You don't ever have to publish it if you don't want to, and just playing around with it, just seeing how it is. As long as you never hit publish, it'll never be live. So you can keep playing with it as long as you want. So now that we're done editing, we've published it, we're gonna close it. And since currently her online ordering is actually closed, I'm just gonna show you quickly how to unpublish it. So you can see it was last published on June the 9th today. So here again under the website tab settings thing, whatever, general settings. I never know what to call anything, let's be honest. Okay, so we've got our site settings here, your current site address, site title, all that, and just down here there's an unpublish button. So now that we've hit the unpublish button, the website is no longer live on the internet. So we're just going to take a quick look. 404 page not found. Perfect. That means we are unpublished. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in to Coffee with Carver. I hope that you guys got a lot of value out of this episode where we taught you how to create Square stores. I hope that you guys got a lot of takeaway and that you're able to create online shops for your retails or whatever it is that you're selling. As always, thank you so much for being part of the Brainstormer community. If you're not yet, check us out at www.thebrandingbrainstorm.com and click on our community button to join. We have lots of info there that is exclusive to the Brainstormer community only. As well, we've got a new little surprise for you. We are launching a podcast coming out soon. It's called The Branding Brainstorm, and you're going to be able to find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Cheers. See you on the next Coffee with Carver.